I need to get my name on whatever pieces of property is fair, and then we need to sell it. I have an attorney. I just don't want to have to use them.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a thumbs up. Since the filming of the final season of Sister Wives, Meri Brown has been leading a more adventurous and satisfying life. In her late 20s, she married her ex-husband, Kody Brown. A year after getting married, Meri and Kody decided to go from monogamy to polygamy. Janelle Brown, Kody's second wife, and Christine Brown married into the Brown family in 1993. Kody, Meri, Janelle, and Christine went on to have 13 children in the next 20 years. They never wasted any time in building a family. Robyn Brown became part of Kody's big family in 2010 when Kody decided to have another wife. A few years thereafter, Kody and Robyn pressured Meri to divorce him so they could marry legally. Kody adopted Robyn's 3 children from a prior relationship and legally married her. Meri did her best to keep her polygamous marriage. She unfortunately fell in love with a catfish who was a man in 2015, and this led to a scandal that spoiled her relationship with Kody and ultimately broke them up in 2023. Meri will get her share of the sale of Coyote Pass. Meri is getting her share of the initial investment. After her breakup with Kody, Meri has come a long way. She has achieved some of her objectives and managed a lot of her past issues within the last 2 years. Coyote Pass was one of Meri's biggest achievements. Meri spent her hard-earned cash some years back with her former husband Kody and his 3 wives, Robyn, Christine, and Janelle, to purchase the 14-acre land in Coyote Pass, Fort Valley. She had visions of developing on the land and spending the rest of her days with her family and her 18 children. Meri's relationship with Kody brought about the demise of her dreams for Coyote Pass. Kody tried to present her with a small portion of the land, but she stood firm, insisting on receiving a reasonable amount. Meri decided to sue Kody in 2024. She partnered with Janelle, who had similar aspirations. Kody put the Coyote Pass on sale in 2025. Besides, he gave Meri and Janelle equal in ownership. According to the data available at present, Meri gained $375,000 after Coyote Pass was sold. Meri's glow-up and weight loss are amazingly astonishing. As Meri ages, she appears to be getting younger. Meri has transformed since she broke up with Kody. Similar to other sister wives, she became rather healthy and lost weight within 2 years because she was stressing out around the time that she broke up with Kody. Meri gained weight. Her health deteriorated as a result of the gloom and misery she experienced from having a loveless marriage, making her appear exhausted. Meri has adopted an athletic way of life and prioritized her health after breaking up with Kody. She has been taking time out to have a healthy lifestyle. Meri has undergone considerable transformation since she was divorced from Kody, as seen from her recent social media updates. She put up a photo of herself at a function on the red carpet in April. She looked very lean and was wearing a black dress. Not only did Meri look to be in great physical shape, but her face looked radiant, showing that her mood was better. She looked healthy from the photo. Sister Wives followers complimented Meri on her complete body transformation, and her photo received 66K likes. "Oh my God, Meri, you look amazing," wrote one Instagram follower, with another commenting, "Your elegance and commitment to your own transformation is intoxicating." Meri isn't a close friend with her ex-sister wives. Christine and Meri no longer live together. Regretfully, the relationship of Meri with Robyn, Janelle, and Christine specifically was affected by her breakup with Kody. Meri and the rest of the sister wives do not appear to be fighting, but they are not as close as before. Robyn and Meri are no longer communicating with each other, whereas Janelle and Christine are still friends. Meri revealed last year that she does not talk to Robyn anymore. Moreover, she also stated that she and Robyn fell apart, stating, "We were very close and then it started, there was a divide." It has been difficult for Meri to maintain relationships with her ex-sister wives due to her busy schedule. In 2024, Meri made it clear that she had no relationship with Christine in an interview with US Weekly. It's not surprising that the 2 sister wives have drifted apart with time, considering that they don't share much in common. The sale of Coyote Pass also meant that Meri and Janelle lost a lot of ground to share. Meri resides in Utah and Janelle is busy with her farms in North Carolina, meaning that the 2 women are physically apart. Meri has started refurnishing her bed and breakfast. Meri's B&B will soon be up and running. All 3 sister wives have been full of happiness and fulfillment in their lives since breaking up with Kody. With her husband David Woolley's help, Christine is busy expanding her rental business in Utah. Janelle and Madison Brush, her daughter, are busy establishing their new farm. Finally, Meri is renovating Liz's heritage in her bed and breakfast. Meri reported last year on her long-running bed and breakfast in Utah's quaint hamlet of Perrin. This lovely 154-year-old house could do with some TLC and requires some work, she reported when she announced that she would be shutting down her business to go through renovations. Meri gave the latest renovation report in March. After being away for so long, she announced that she had begun rehabilitating her bed and breakfast once more. Meri shared photos of her company's newly painted walls and wooden furnishings. The fact that she reported things are finally happening around here indicates that she is improving at Liz's Heritage Inn. Meri has not reported any significant news about her bed and breakfast, but it is likely that she will complete the renovations this year. The Sister Wives cast member can hopefully go back to her business sooner than later. $4,600 Fisherman for the Souls painting. Why couldn't Robyn manage her household spending? Being a reality TV personality who gets paid for every appearance on Sister Wives, Robyn Brown might be able to splurge on a series of pricey items for her house, including the showy painting Fisher for the Souls. While Robyn has a large body of work, she doesn't select the form of fine art made available for purchase at high-end auction houses such as Sabes. On Reddit, individuals questioned her taste seriously. Maybe you'll be jealous of Robyn's etchings if you have an appreciation for magical creatures with butterfly wings walking on boats and looking for souls like sea trout. Robyn's purchases are more esoteric than one might think. Even though she is not going through a fortune on the most horrific designs, such as velvet paintings of tigers stalking through jungles, tiger shine bright / in the forest of the night. It's amusing what she does buy, but the true issue is why she has to buy so much of everything. She is a true collector, looking like it. Robyn does everything with her dolls: homemade doll clothes, David German's signet ring, and home accessories. She has duplicates of nearly everything a woman might want. Does Kody mind Robyn's overindulgence in spending? They don't always see eye to eye with finances. Robyn's art collection was described at length on YouTube by Without a Crystal Ball, which also included the painting Fisherman of the Souls, which she keeps in her home. It shows a peaceful river and an animal on a boat with lights of conjoined delicate wings. Souls are what the animal is fishing for. Robyn and Kody Brown of Sister Wives do not always see eye to eye on money. Their quality of life is excellent because she has said that she would like to spend and he would like to save. So there could actually be an issue between them, a financial tug-of-war of sorts. But it's clear that Robyn has Kody tight in her hand. He is grateful towards her and loves her. He regards Robyn as a queen and an angel. He will do anything for this woman. Notice what he has done so far. For the sake of Robyn, Kody has established what she calls a core family with him, shunning his ex-partners and some of their children in the process. The rest feel lesser because of this. 3 wives departed due to the plural marriage being unbalanced, something that generated a lot of problems. The issues Robyn's children have with Kody may be genuine. Although he would much rather she did not, Robyn does seem to take priority, and he will let her spend money if she wants to. Robyn is a Christian, so the artwork likely carries a lot of symbolic content. Perhaps she looks upon God saving believers. Robyn highly values her convictions. In accordance with Mark 1:17, Jesus told them, "If you come after me, I'll turn you into a man fisherman." Jesus compelled his followers to convince people and bring them around to their thought process. For the purpose of saving souls, he commanded fishermen to accompany him in conversation. Christians are living up to Jesus' standards by embracing new members into the church. Beauty may not be defined the same by everyone. This is what Robyn loves. It's a lovely piece of art that she finds truly meaningful. Her spending and taste, however, are ridiculed. Robyn will not be winning, sadly. Her enemies will pounce on her no matter what she does or buys. Perhaps she felt invaded when her lavish spender nature was made public. It is important to remember that Robyn is a friend, mother, and wife. She is somebody. Robyn's artwork ridicule on Reddit is humorous but has a vicious undertone, where people seemingly want to hurt her. The journey of Robyn involves overcoming these critics. She must learn to be happy despite them. Perhaps she forgets the trolls that harass her when she spends money on beautiful things. If so, it's hard not to feel sorry for Kody's beloved and now soul wife. Robyn's interior design is unpopular. Sister Wives fans think it is ugly. Robyn's detractors came out in force in a Reddit discussion started by Firetail Ring, complaining about her art collection, part of some questionable home furnishings. There are many paintings throughout Robyn's home, and the master bedroom has the look of a royal bedchamber. With its heavily carved bedposts, the bed would be at home in a decrepit old castle. This humongous bed also has a royal purple area rug beneath it. The overall look is a mishmash of the Tudors and medieval time. And then there's the artwork. The historical portraits on the walls were vandalized by one critic. It just keeps on getting better. Holy cow. the more you want to bet Robyn and Kody are intended to be number one. When looking at the artwork she chose, individuals were very sarcastic. They just loathe Robyn, most likely because they believe she spends on these things as a sign of something more. Inequity between the women of yesteryear. Robyn was Kody's favorite and she got herself a $2.1 million home, $70K dolls purchased in an Etsy shopping spree and gaudy jewelry. She reigns like a modern queen, and sister women viewers would assume that the other women were treated like slaves. Kody doesn't have an issue with Robyn's excessive spending. Perhaps they are very affluent. Most folks, based on my experience, will not spend $70K on toys if they are not financially comfortable, but plenty of people are in debt. It's hard to say for sure how good they have it financially. Robyn and Kody seem to be affluent. They became wealthier from the sale of Coyote Pass despite this. Robyn and Kody sold Coyote Pass for $1.5 million just recently. Because of their equity, they got about half of that amount, and they also gave Janelle and Meri some money. The two earned a lot of money despite that. Thus, sister wives Robyn and Kody could be living easy street these days. Reality TV star Robyn Brown enjoys her moment of fame as a result of her appearance on the venerable show. It could be the reason behind her ability to make sizable investments in a variety of luxurious house decorations. Among her buying, one very significant item is Fisherman for the Souls. This is not any painting, but rather one that has elicited a great deal of interest, particularly considering that it is more than $4,000. Although Robyn has acquired a considerable collection, it is accurate to state that her choices are not the traditional fine art presented in high-end galleries like Saves. Her art preferences have never been well received by the masses. Her artwork, which includes pieces like Fisherman for the Souls, has generated a lot of discussion on websites like Reddit. Examining Robyn's art collection in more detail, a mysterious figure with butterfly wings is fishing for souls, as if they were aquatic creatures in this peaceful yet unsettling picture at the center of the artwork in question. Some may find this fascinating, but others find it odd and perplexing. Robyn's series is remarkable for its distinctive theme of a mystical fisherman casting lines to collect souls. She is not drawn to the conventional depictions of powerful beasts or widely recognized symbols that one finds in most collections of contemporary art. Robyn would rather have unusual, often confusing patterns instead. The real question, however, is not whatever specific object she happens to display, but why she feels compelled to purchase so much. Robyn is a committed collector, buying multiples of anything she desires on a regular basis, whether it be dolls, antiquities, made-to-order doll clothes, high-end jewelry, or home furnishings. Is Robyn's spending a concern to Kody? It is also known that Robyn and her spouse, Kody Brown, have an intricate financial deal. Robyn does tend to pamper herself in luxuries compared to Kody, who sometimes manifests a predilection for being frugal and saving. There has been some disagreement due to these hapless budgetary agendas, but it's clear that Kody loves Robyn and is willing to turn a blind eye to her reckless spending since his affection for her is so great. Robyn has often been described by Kody as an angel and a queen in his world. His apparently perpetual devotion to her has been criticized. The rest of the women in the family feel disenfranchised because of his fixation on Robyn. Because of the depreciating dynamics of their multiple marriages, a number of the wives have elected to depart, making some unfavorable consequences from this imbalance. It's ironic that Kody often acquiesces to Robyn's demands despite his claimed economic troubles. Whether it's lavish jewelry, dolls, or paintings, he seems willing to turn a blind eye to her lavish spending. The meaning of Robyn's choices. Robyn's love of art goes beyond beauty. The themes of her collection may have more symbolic depth since she is a practicing Christian. In light of her religion, the painting Fisherman for the Souls could be interpreted as a symbol of spiritual salvation, with the person in the boat representing an otherworldly agency pulling souls from the water. The concept of soul fishing is an extremely symbolic notion in the Christian religion derived from biblical doctrine, primarily Jesus' words in Mark 1:17. "Follow me and I will make you become fishers of men." These words encapsulate the Christian mandate to convert and induct individuals into the faith as fishermen collect their quarry out of the sea. Robyn will perceive the painting as a connection to her convictions or as a religious calling. She believes the work is significant, so she is inclined to show it far greater than other individuals who would consider it to be peculiar or ugly. Public pressure and public criticism. But the public is aware of Robyn's artwork collection and expenditure habits. Her choices have received a significant amount of criticism on social media platforms, particularly Reddit. There are some online commentators who mock her overall home decor and artwork, arguing that it is too gaudy or flashy. One Reddit thread dedicated to Robyn's interior design sense featured vitriolic comments from people who didn't hesitate to voice their dismay. Her Her bedroom furniture seems to bring out intense emotions, from the royal purple rug on the floor to the bed, which is described as having a medieval appearance. With its intricate carvings, the bed could have easily belonged in an ancient European castle. The combative appearance is served further by the paintings adorning her walls, such as pictures which some individuals believe could be of Robyn and Kody. Not merely a taste disagreement, this complaint about Robyn's financial habits and home decor signifies the felt disparity in the household for so many. Robyn's elaborate lifestyle, including her $2.1 million home and $70,000 purchase of dolls she made on an internet buying spree, would appear to substantiate the notion that Kody has accorded her privileged treatment due to his affection. The inequitable treatment in the household dynamic. Some viewers feel that Robyn's spending habits are a symptom of a bigger issue, namely the undue favoritism shown to Kody's wives. The other wives, particularly the ones who have left, might feel they were not being treated equally because preference was given to Robyn. Robyn's funds and privileges, such as her large range of high-end items, seem to be in stark contrast to those of the other women in the household. Some of the viewers are increasingly resentful of this stark contrast because they believe that Kody's fondness for Robyn has amplified family conflict. Although Robyn's critics would claim that her excessive spending is a sign of imbalance, Kody appears willing to indulge her desires, either oblivious or unmoved by the distance this generates from the others. Their prosperous condition. There are also suggestions that Robyn and Kody could be better off financially than they claim to be, even in the wake of the backlash over their wealth and use of money. The duo inherited a large share of the income from the sale of their Coyote Pass home, which sold for a considerable sum of money. The windfall boosted their cushion of funds and enabled them to continue their high-end lifestyle despite splitting part of the profits with other relatives. Their new financial stability can be used to explain to individuals who closely pay attention to the family why Robyn does not need to scale down her spending. It would be reasonable for Robyn to continue indulging in her love for art and luxury items if they are, as it is thought by some, financially secure. However, it remains to be seen whether their wealth is as secure as it seems despite their material achievements. Although Robyn and Kody may possibly manage their lavish lifestyle, the public perception of their spending is still colored by the perception that there is an imbalance in the family. In summary, a complex family dynamic. The complex and often contentious dynamic between Robyn Brown, Kody, and the other wives involves more than just her spending habits. Her choices are reflective of her personality, her faith, and her place in the family. Whether it is in her artwork collection, in decorating her home, or in loving the collection of the unusual artifacts. Thanks for watching. Don't miss subscribing to my channel. Get more updates every day.